IT Expo, Los Angeles, California, 2008.
Hi, and welcome once again, coming to you from the LA Convention Center in Los Angeles, California. I'm Eric Linast from IT Expo, and I'm joined now by Vice President of Marketing and Sales at Broadvox, David Byrd. Welcome, David.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Well, there's a lot going on in the IP communications space, and certainly a lot recently going on at Broadvox as well, starting, I guess, with some organizational changes. Want to tell me a little bit about that?
Well, we've seen such an explosion in the market that we decided to adjust our overall organization to better fit our customer base requirements. So we still have our carrier sales organization, we still have our channel sales organization, but we've created a new group for major accounts, and this will better support our enterprise customers.
Fantastic. And speaking of some of those customers, I guess you also have announced some new products as well.
We have. Our flagship product was our Go Anywhere product, which allowed you to basically have long distance anywhere in the U.S. and Canada. But what we decided to do after talking to mostly our SMB markets, we split that product into two categories. So Go Anywhere now offers you unlimited local and long distance. Go Local allows you unlimited local, and then you buy your long distance as you need it. So a small business that doesn't have local traffic, well, long distance traffic, they can buy the Go Local trunk at about the third of a Go Anywhere, and then they can just occasionally have a long distance purchase.
And what kind of feedback are you getting so far from those?
A lot.
Yeah?
A lot. The Go Local trunks are rivaling the Go Anywhere sales. And then additionally, we added connectivity. You may have known that Broadvox was a bring-your-own broadband carrier, SIP trunking carrier. And as of September the 1st, we have been offering fractional T1s, ADSL, and we can even offer a DS3.
You actually just mentioned SIP trunking. Why the heavy focus from so many different places in the community on SIP trunking right now?
I almost want to say it's where the money is, right? It's like, why do you rob the bank?
That's...
The real point is, in the carrier space, which is our bread and butter and still represents probably 90% of the business that we do, growth is continuing, but it's at a predictable level. In the SIP trunking space, we're getting past that early adopter, and you're starting to see that hockey stick. And so we're saying, why not take advantage of this change in the way people want to communicate? It's cheaper, it's better, positions a business for the new applications like UC and Presence and Find Me, Follow Me. It's better for multimodal audio, video, etc. So we want to be at the edge.
Fantastic. And certainly one of the things that any provider right now has to combat, I guess, are what you'd call the villains of communications, right? I guess we're talking about jitter and noise.
Jitter, noise, and echo, that's right.
And so for those of you who saw yesterday's keynote addresses here, you'll know that there is one person who can combat those villains, and that is IP Man.
IP Man.
Tell me a little bit about IP Man.
IP Man comes out of the whole DARPA sort of thing. You can go on and read his bio. So he's been around for a long time, but he has now come to full strength, and he's out there battling noise, jitter, and the evil Mr. Bellhead to improve IP communications for all of us.
And of course, like any good superhero, he's got to have a sidekick, right?
Yes, he does. And his sidekick is?
Me Too.
Indeed. Now, Me Too does not have a bio. So if you go to ipmanadventures.com, you can go inside of the character bios and you can tell us where you think Me Too comes from.
That's a fantastic idea to let David and the rest of the crew at Broadvox know where you think Me Too has come from. Go visit ipmanadventures.com. Thanks very much, and we certainly look forward to the continued adventures of IP Man and Me Too.
All right, thanks, Eric.